So, just an update on where I am with getting stuff out of the greenhouse. Some of the stuff I've just pulled out and put to the side because it needs to be repotted. I think my pickle plants are okay. I don't know why they call this a pickle plant. Gross, funny. Some kind of succulent, but it does have like, well, kind of like green and white stripes. Yeah, I don't think it looks like a pickle. What else? Yeah, I gotta get this into the shade. I think it's okay. I don't think it needs repotting. And here's bromeliad pot. It's crazy and it's huge, huge. So I'm gonna move it over to my bromeliad garden. Pulled the cactus out, Tide plants out, bird of paradise. This is gonna be quite a challenge. This pencil cactus is now, it's probably like 7 feet tall. In fact, it's like bent over to stay in the greenhouse. It's huge and the pot's super, super heavy, so that's gonna be quite a challenge. Most of my orchids need to be repotted, but they're okay for right now. They're gonna stay in the greenhouse until it gets really hot. I'm in the process of building a shade house, and then they'll move over into that. This is going to be another struggle. It's my bottleneck. It's massive. It's going to have to come out in a dolly too. So, really, really, really big. Really, really big. Like, I don't know, almost 4 feet tall. See what else. Staghorn, that's heavy, but it's easy. It'll go under a tree, and then that will go under a tree. Now, further back, I have, what do I have back there? Oh, my, I got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I have a pitcher plant that's looking like it needs some attention. It'll come out and go under a tree. Let's see, my plumeria are starting to leaf out. Those are the bigger ones. I got a few other things back there. Right there, I'm rooting some that somebody gave me. Plumeria are really easy to grow. It's a good plant. You just have to bring it in somewhere during the winter time around here. There's a smaller bottleneck. That'll be easy to move. There's a fairly large crown of thorns down there. It's not hard to move, it's just you gotta be careful or it's gonna get you. There's a vine back there that has taken over, and so I'm going to have to, you can only see it up top. Anyhow, I'm going to have to untangle it. It's a clematis. And so I guess that's about it for my, still a few other things here and there, but that's about it for my greenhouse. There's still a lot of work here. Gonna be fun. I've been working at it for days, and taking time to work on my shade house. I'll tell you about that real quick. My most expensive plant I have is this little bitty thing right here. It's a pink princess philodendron. They're rare. I won't tell you how much I paid for it. But anyhow, it's going to stay in the greenhouse and then move to the shade house too. So the shade house is going to be here. I'm working on that right now. I had to order some things. And so anyhow, it's actually going to be fairly portable. And I'm going to screen around except for the doorway. Then up top on half of it there's going to be plastic, and then half there won't be, and then there'll be a shade cloth, a 50% shade cloth. And so the side with the plastic on the top, that's where some of the cactuses and succulents that don't like to be watered very often, and maybe don't need full sun, they'll hang out in there. And also any plants that I'm rehabbing, stuff like that, will go over there. And then on this other side it will be just plants that can't take full sun, and I haven't moved them out to the shady areas in front of the house. So anyhow, been clearing away a lot of brush and stuff I have back here to make room for this. So I'll be laying down landscaping fabric, and the dogs like the next door neighbors. So that's Leah. Yeah, she's a turd. She got a haircut not too long ago, and Chewy got a haircut yesterday. He was just miserable. His hair just never stops growing. It keeps growing. So anyhow, this climate is just a little bit too hot for him. So anyhow, he still looks cute. And so that's a wrap for my greenhouse and area.